Did you think about those little British cows when you voted for Brexit? Poor little cows. Well, you should have. So it looks like British farmers are next on the list for Brexit regret. Before, at the beginning of the year, we had the fishermen that found out that actually a little bit of give and take with Europe was probably a good idea. Although now we have access to all British waters, what's the point of having access to all these waters when no one in Britain is buying fish? And now you've just made it a hell of a lot harder to sell your fish to Europe. Anyway, we've discussed fishermen before. So now we're next on to farmers. So we have this new trade deal with Australia. Flaming Galah, rack off, mate. Alf Stewart.
Nice. He's a lovely boy.
Stay out of it, shit tits.
So as I always say, I'm just a little van driver, just trying to make sense of the world and try and understand what's going on. But as far as I can see, we've got this new big trade deal, and looks like we're going to be trading a lot more with Australia. 10,000 miles away, Australia. Literally the furthest country away from England is Australia. So, you know, like I say, just trying to get my head around this. So we've torn up our nice little agreement that we had with Europe on our doorstep, right across the sea. And now we've got a fantastic trade deal with Australia. Great. Oh, I love Australia. Everyone loves Australia.
Just waiting for a mate.
Is that why your car's all smashed up and you're up on the grass at the moment, or what?
Yeah. Just waiting for a mate. He's gone in there.
But are they the best trade partners? Is this going to be good for British business? I mean, I guess this is what people wanted, right? That voted Brexit. They wanted things better for British business somehow, some reason. I don't know why. So is it going to be better? No, it's not. Because it looks like all the gains are coming from Australia. I believe that we're going to sell a little bit more whiskey, a little bit more beer, but I think that's pretty much the only gains on our end. I think the majority of the gains are coming from Australia by having access to no tariff sales of their beef or lamb or whatever they want to do. So how's that going to affect us? Well, we're going to have a massive influx of Australian low-cost beef flooding our markets that is questionable about how it's raised. I know they use a few hormones and bits and pieces in there. I think it's the same sort of model as America. I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I don't think it's quite as ethical as our farming over in this country. I mean, I'm in the countryside right now, and I think it's British law that when you drive past a field with cows in, you have to announce to the whole car that there's a field with cows in. That's British law, you have to do that. But all these lovely little farms that you get in the countryside in England, they ain't going to be able to cope with all this meat being influxed into the UK, and they're going to disappear. It's a beautiful British tree. I thought Brexit was supposed to be about Britain and how great Britain is. One of the most beautiful things about England is driving through the countryside, seeing local little farms and fields of cows and sheep. Works well with sheep. You can announce to the car that you've seen sheep as well. But you know, again, it's flying under the radar, isn't it? No, you've got COVID, which is an obvious distraction in the news. But to the average viewer, they'll just see the front page of the Sun, great new trade deal with Australia. And like I say, everyone loves Australia, don't they? Koala bears, kangaroos, it's all good. Those little hats with the corkscrews on. We all love Australia here. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah.
Nah, it's not going on like that, mate. So I jumped in my car and I started chasing him up the road, and then he went down a side street, and then the police were coming and I flashed them and sent them off in the direction of him. But mate, all I had was me jocks on.
You know what I like to think? I like to imagine that all the Conservative MPs are all sitting around going, right, how can we make Brexit, you know, seem good? How can we get it popular with the kids and stuff like that? Boris Johnson pipes up. Right, people like Crocodile Dundee, don't they? It's popular with the kids. Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, get that bloody that Hogan fella on. Let's have him promote the new trade deal. That ain't a trade deal, mate. This is a trade deal. The new England-Australia trade deal. Oh fucking hell! They're just like, they're still stuck in the 80s, aren't they?
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Yeah, to summarise, I just, you know, I'm still yet to see how any of these trade deals are going to be better than the ones we have had. Of course they're not. You know, like I say, I'm just a lonely old van driver here. Go on, I'll let this person go. Go on, go off you pop. I'm just a lonely old van driver here, just trying to make sense of this the best I can with the information that I've got, but I just can't see how it's any good. I can't see how an influx of cheap Australia beef that's been pumped with hormones is going to be any good for British farmers. it just doesn't, there's no point. Anyway, enough. Till next time, guys, comment below as always, let me hear your thoughts. Take care. Don't you love a lovely English countryside road stuck behind a cyclist and about 300 bends so you can't actually see what's coming around the corner when you want to overtake it? Yeah, see, here we go, here's a stretch, right, I can overtake you now. Go wreck off, mate.